Never forgive a narcissist, and here's why not. Let's talk about forgiveness in this video. I think that a lot of times that people are pushing you to feel like forgive, forgive, forgive. If you've been in a relationship with somebody who's toxic, you feel like guilty now all of a sudden if you're not forgiving this person. And I don't think that you need to feel guilty about anything else, especially if you are an empath. You feel guilty about enough stuff. Many times you just need to move on in the relationship rather than worrying about forgiveness. And I think many times you collapse forgiveness with allowing this person to get away with things. And it allows sometimes that person who's been physically abusive, mentally abusive, emotionally abusive back into your life. And it's actually more harmful than good for many people. And I think that it can send mixed messages for people. And so I think for a lot of people, it's better to just think about how you can heal yourself first, how you can have boundaries for yourself first, how you can love yourself first, how you can forgive yourself first, how you can stop feeling guilty first, how you can move on and stop putting pressure on people who've been in high conflict relationships, toxic relationships, difficult relationships to feel like they have to forgive a person. I know for me, I've been in these types of relationships before. It can be extremely triggering for a person to hear, well, you have to forgive and you have to forget, because that might feel like I'm letting this person off the hook. I think a lot of times that justice gets collapsed in with forgiveness when they're really kind of two separate concepts. You can pursue justice or not pursue justice, and also think about forgiveness or not think about forgiveness, whatever you decide to do. But they're really two separate concepts. And especially as a lawyer, I know they're definitely two separate concepts, because what you can pursue as far as the law is concerned, or as far as your negotiation is concerned, or what rights you have, or how much leverage you have, as far as that goes, is a completely separate concept from what you might decide to do for yourself. I've often said there's a price for freedom and it's different for everybody, or whatever you want to feel you decide to do in your own heart, for your own soul, for your own mind, for your own peace. That's different. And so if you want to decide to move on, don't allow yourself to be drained by it. I think that this whole idea of the shoulds, the shoulds, the shoulds, it's just enough already for the person who's been already living with this person. Whether it's a personal relationship or a professional relationship, it really doesn't matter, because it can arouse in this person something that has already been a source of pain, a source of shame, a source of anger, a source of hurt, a source of fear. And you don't want to provoke them already. And so sometimes what can happen is, if you do say, oh, forgive this person or whatever, then what happens is sometimes they go back to that person. Okay, I've forgiven them, so now I'm going to go back to this person. That person tells them that they've changed, that they're different, that they're better. And so they end up softening against this person, and they end up right back into the hands of that person who is not good for them, who hasn't actually changed, who isn't actually all that different, who now is maybe worse than they've ever been. Now, the minute that they're back into the hands, back into the lair, the minute they do one thing, or the minute that they know that they're ensconced back, they're worse, because now they have them. Now they're back. So that it makes it so much worse for them. For you people who are seeking justice or seeking the right thing or seeking to go down the path of standing up for yourself, you cannot feel guilty about that. Stop feeling guilty. Stop even saying, well, I don't want this, or it's not about the money, or whatever. So, what if it's about the money, especially if it's something that you are entitled to? It's okay to assert your rights. And you don't have to be ashamed about that. You don't have to feel guilty about that. You don't have to explain yourself about that. And you don't owe anybody any sort of explanation. You just need to do what you need to do for yourself and your life. And you don't need to share what your thoughts are for anyone because no one else is living your life. I would say you don't need to forgive. You just need to move on. You just need to move on with your life and in peace, not think about what's happening with anyone else or with anyone else's wagging tongues or anyone else's decisions. You need to take care of yourself. You need to heal yourself and you need to do what you need to do to live your life in the right way with asserting your rights. And that's it. Close your ears and close your eyes and just move on. And if you agree with me, put move on in the comments. And if you have any other thoughts on this, I'd love to know in the comments as well. If you need help and support, I have a private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators, but I want to make sure that you understand that forgiving yourself should be the first priority. Taking care of yourself should be the first priority. Knowing that there's nothing to be ashamed of, nothing to feel guilty for, and nothing to hide. And don't feel guilty about the fact that how long you stayed, that you got into the relationship in the first place. A lot of times people feel a lot of shame around the fact that they stayed in the relationship or the decisions that they made while they were in the relationship. You made the best decisions that you could while you were in the relationship with the information that you had when you had it. And that's it. I mean, I think so many times I have been sitting with customers, with clients, with people that I've been coaching who've been saying, I'm a smart person. I run companies. I have a medical degree. I'm a lawyer, whatever they do for a living. I can't believe this is me. I can't believe this is happening to me. This isn't me. People who've ended up in jail because the narcissist framed them. You're not alone. If this is you, you are not alone. It happens to people in all walks of life, in every strata, from every country, in every place in the world. That's all I have to say. It is so universal. I just want you to know that you shouldn't forget because now you know. Now your eyes are wide open and it'll never happen to you again because you're going to know and you're going to be able to spot them a mile away. You will know that your chest is going to feel tight. The hairs on the back of your neck are going to stand up. You're going to know that I can feel that this person is not the right person for me the next time that person comes along, or the next time that type of boss comes along, or the next time that type of client comes along. You will know. I wouldn't worry about it. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks, what anybody else is doing. You do the right thing for you. And maybe not forgiving is the best choice for you. Maybe just moving on is the right choice for you. And if you haven't subscribed here, go ahead and subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. And if you like this video, like it and share it for me because other people need to have this information too. I'm Rebecca Zung. I'm so glad that you're here. I am the author of Slay the Bully, How to Negotiate with a Narcissist and Win. Love to see you on my next video as well, which is Ways to Hurt a Narcissist Forever. And remember that today is a great day to start negotiating your best life. Never give in and never give up. They only win if you give in. Maybe today is not the day that you start forgiving that narcissist. All right. I'll see you in the next video. Shopify helps millions sell billions around the world through their digital courses, through their digital products at the touch of a button on their smartphones, on social media, however they want, including me at shop.rebeccazung.com. You can access your store from all over the world, just the touch of a button from your smartphones. Start accepting payments. Everything you need to sell online, manage orders, and develop relationships in one place and look fabulous doing it. Shopify is the commerce platform that is revolutionizing millions of businesses worldwide, including my own, at shop.rebeccazung.com. So right now, what you need to do is sign up for a $1 a month trial period at shopify.com/bestlife, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/bestlife to take your retail business to the next level today. Shopify.com/bestlife.